Hello. Welcome. Thanks for joining me. I'm having a bit of a nightmare day. Well, not a nightmare day, since 1 o'clock today. Sorry, 1:30 today. Things have gone crazy. I finished work and then I went off and filmed a video, but I ended up getting lost. I took a footpath that wasn't a footpath, but I took a path that I thought was the footpath that I'd... Do you understand? Anyway, I'm talking on this bit because there's not much of interest. Well, I say that, there are plants, you know. So, anyway, and then my boiler packed up, and yeah, if you read the tarot, I got the tower this week, so that'll be that. Anyway, I thought I'd come out, so I came out. I forgot my coat, jacket, and it started raining. So I've had a whammy of stuff, but it hasn't deterred me. It's also really windy, so I might as well film for you in all weathers. Here's obviously where the deer come through, and badgers. There is some interesting stuff along here. Anyway, if you've seen other videos, oh look, the spindle by that ash tree. Yeah, when I got here where I park, I noticed as I was driving up, I thought that looks different to last time. And even though I came in the winter, I knew it was different. I knew there was something wrong. And they'd taken the ash tree opposite, so it sort of exposed the whole area. That's a witchy kind of tree, isn't it? Well, it's probably the ivy making it witchy. But we're going to the Roman town by the river that we went to before, but I'm going to try and walk different ways. I believe this had water in last time, but not now. There's a tremendous ripping apart there. So yeah, I've come armed with it's a willow, and there's let me show you how I know it's willow, even if I don't look at the tree. See, that shows you that there's willow around, and it is prone to snapping, and that's what you could hear creaking. Oh, that's nice. Ooh. Can I, excuse me? Oh, look at that. I could just suddenly disappear here. Yeah, this was all wet, wasn't it, last time I came here? Look at that for a tree. That's got some fusing, hasn't it? And look at that. What's next to it? It's an ash. Yeah, look at that. Just to give you an idea of size. There's some quite fused field maples by the side. But it's lovely seeing old trees like this, even if it hasn't got long to go. And it's viewed from behind, shall we? Because hanging in the air waiting to catch someone out. And some more big trees there. Oh, there you go, that'll be why. Yeah, there was water, I was right. Look. So we're now on a bridge where the water crosses. So that'll be some kind of stream. I know that's obvious. Now I have a feeling that we were able to look in there before. Oh yeah, this is a bit of a path, but oh, okay. Somebody or something uses it. And there's another very old ash. That, well, I wouldn't like to guess. 500? Judging by the girth on it. No, I don't want to jump in there in case I can't get back up again, but it's about the best I can. I'm sort of hanging out over, and there's another. What's that? Oh, that's a willow, that one there, that leans up. Try and reverse. This plant we're walking through, that's hedge garlic, jack by the hedge. Can't remember its Latin name. And if you want to know, look it up. Hedge garlic, jack by the hedge, hedge mustard, loads of names. It's on my foraging video. 20 forageable, 20 forageable plants or something like that. Sorry, I can't be more specific. I don't remember if that tree was done, because I think I came and looked over here because it was beautiful. Oh, and the same again, and a bird flew off. But it's a different light tonight. Oh, nice. There's some dogwood. Cornus. I should know the other thing to it. I've got other names that's not it going through my head, like lantana. I know it's not that. Europea. Europea. It's not that. Alba. And other things. And look, the heart-shaped leaves of black bryony. Really love those. And they kind of, it all spirals in. Let's see if that'll, yeah. And these ones looking really witchy, aren't they? Look at those, real daggery points. I tried to focus on a plant back there that I'm trying to identify, because I've got one in my meadow and it's really annoying. It wouldn't focus. No matter how many times I did the thing, it wouldn't focus. Wow, that's quite a nice pink and green thing with that tree behind. But some beautiful beautiful black bryony going up in the trees. I'm not going to point out every bit because you can get bored. You know, there's only so much you can see. Oh, this is going to be lovely in the autumn. There's some more there. It's like garlands. Garlands in the hedgerows. So I think, and this is burdock with the big leaves. It has these burrs similar to this, which, I mean, that I can't get to focus on that, but that's wood geum, wood avens, and that sticks on everything. But burdock, there's a really bad, you know, you don't want them in your hair. They're a pain to get out. I don't remember this being quite so long, this bit. So I'm going to save your boredom and turn you off for a minute. And no sooner do I turn you off than I turn you back on again. Look at this. I don't think it'll focus because of the wind, but this which is hemlock. There's one there and another one behind. There'll be a video about hemlock and other magical plants like that in a separate video, because I've got some growing on the meadow, one of the meadows I look after, the one that's called Mark's Meadow. I don't like the look of that sky. Those little white flowers, they're spindle flowers. That's Euonymus europea, isn't it? Europea? And that's the one that has the pink and orange berries in winter. So lovely, it's my favourite, I think. There's hogweed out already. That's what, over 6 foot. Crane-spilled geranium. Can you hear the skylarks? Another deer path. I thought I was going to get to glimpse through there, but you can see the rain on the hills in the distance. And Viburnum lantana, this. Wayfaring tree. But see how I did it again? I mentioned 2 trees, I had no idea I was going to see them. Certainly lantana, that's not a common one. Spindle's probably slightly more common, but it's, no, you know, maybe similar, but I'm quite pleased I've done it again. Almost like they were calling. Do like this little vista. So I think we're going to be heading down through that little channel following the river. So here we are once again on a scheduled monument. So I film all of it and hope no one comes along. Oh, that's a real earthy, warm, earthy smell. Very nice. Yeah, a little bit of moisture in the air makes the smell rise, especially if it's warm, when it hits the ground and sort of evaporates. I think it's slightly spotting with light rain. What's that in front of us? Field maple, that tree is. Oh, look. Something to swing off. I guess. Well, it's not as fast flowing as it was last time. What with it not being winter anymore. Nice view of the bridge. I thought I was going to have it myself, then a dog appeared and made me jump. Look at them epiphytes. Some nice white poplars. And there's the oak standing in that sacred grove spot with my clothes on this time. So maybe this video will be longer than I thought, because I'm being forced to go up here because that woman's down there shouting for her dog. So and yeah, it ruins the ambience. It appeared out of nowhere. Suddenly there was a dog at my heels, and I know no one was behind me, because I make, you know, I have an awareness that notices things and feels things. It's nice to come here and it's not muddy. I'm just going to here, you know, just so I get shots of everywhere. Yeah, I can feel itty bitty raindrops. So we'll head back down now. Well, there seems to be a nice little archway, tunnel, gateway type thing to be. This will take us right into the. We're now in the heart of it, really. And in case you haven't seen my other video on this place, where we've just come from, either side of us, to the left and to the right, in there, all of that, all the way up the hill, and even on the other side where we first came in from before we crossed the stream, all of that, all of this was a thriving Roman town. Or a Roman town, I don't know whether it was thriving. Can't have thrived that much, or else it will still be here like Bath and Colchester and Leicester. Well, I have a point, don't I? Now those trees there, that's an elm. If you hear me mention about the elms disappearing, you see that one's in shock. It's dying. You can see there's leaves coming out, but the rest of it isn't, and that's pretty much the size they get to now. That one might not even be 30. That one looks like it's about maybe 10, 15, 20. They don't like it. The beetle goes, yum! Yum, yum, yum. We'll have some of that, please. Oh, a vista. Oh, nice. That's a good view, isn't it? There we go, we're looking up. Now, we're looking onto the site. There it is. That's it in front of us. And the field on the other side that's been cut. And where we're standing. This is all the site of the town. Nice view. I'm going to go this way because I like a dark tunnel. Feels safe, but you know, I do know that they're quite dangerous. You can be ambushed, can't you? Or you can meet something that doesn't have anywhere to go. Yeah, that's not a nice thought, but let's not dwell on that, eh? And here is the river. Here's where it comes to after it disappears. So it must disappear round a corner. You know, the last bit view we looked over the bridge, it then turns a corner and comes down here under the bridge and down the other side. So let's... Ooh. That was a nice sweet smell. Not quite sure what it was though. There's a lovely bridge, isn't it? With round arch reflections. They're quite good circles, aren't they? Well done, builders, masons, whoever did it. So I'm going to go round here. I may, let's go above here. Ooh, I can feel that flow. Whatever's flowing through there, I can feel it. You know, that dowsing feeling that I talk about. And as much as I like the gearing wheels down at the mill, I'm not so keen on this. Yeah, my stomach is... Yeah, I can feel that energy line of whatever that is. Which is water, I guess. That's what it said on the grill. And this is a white poplar. Lovely, lovely white poplar. Oh, look! Ducks! Sorry. And then off it goes. Round there. Trying to get a good view of that tree there, but I can't get it really. Goodbye, old town. I mean, people obviously do go through into there. If this is a scheduled monument, then who owns the land? And it looks like no one bothers, no one bats an eye. Yeah, it's inviting in there, isn't it? Don't you hate it when you found somewhere to have a piss and then suddenly you hear a voice and you have to rush it? I mean, annoying. I thought I was safe where I was. Then I heard some bloke shouting, probably for his dog. But I didn't know how near they were or whereabouts they were going to appear from. Do you know what? That sweet smell, I think it's from them. It's creosote or whatever it is they've used on there. It's actually quite nice. I don't like that. And we'll pass between these two ash trees on the gateway in and on the gateway out. I like that when there's a gateway, a clear gateway. So that's us done then, and thanks for joining me. I'm strangling myself doing that. Thanks for joining me, and don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment. Make me have no, I can't even say that. I don't want to be famous. I was going to say make me famous. I don't want to be famous. Thanks. Being famous ruins your life. Ta-la.